Basic appraisal procedures, page 208. Can also provide fresh air and cleaned air to the house as they circulate the heated or cooled air. In fact, indoor air quality, IAQ, is becoming a hot topic. In addition to standard filters, electronic filters and static filters are cleaning indoor air better than ever. What size furnace or AC? Because some variables are unknown, determining the correct size of furnace or air conditioner that a house needs can be a difficult task. Not only must the size of the house be taken into consideration, but also the number of windows, the type of foundation, amount of ventilation, and the biggest unknown, how well the house is insulated. What needs to be determined for a furnace size is how fast heat moves out of the house. A furnace is chosen so it can replace lost heat and keep a house at a desired temperature. Professionals are equipped to make recommendations regarding the appropriate sizing for an HVAC system. As an example, let's assume we have a normal 2,000 square foot house and have determined that it loses about 60,000 BTUs per hour. BTU, British Thermal Unit. It is the common measurement of heating capacity and is the amount of heat needed to raise the temperature of 1 pound of water by 1 degree Fahrenheit. Since this example house is losing heat at a rate of 60,000 BTUs an hour, we could install a 60,000 BTU furnace, but then the furnace would have to run constantly. Instead, HVAC specialists will add 20% to 30% to their estimates. So, in this example, the house could comfortably have an 80,000 BTU furnace installed. Since 60,000 divided by 80,000 equals 75%, the furnace would run about 75% of the time. Air conditioning calculations are different than those for a furnace because additional factors are considered. Since heat rises and tries to escape, a less powerful air conditioner is needed. As a general rule, every 500 to 1,000 square feet of living area needs 1 ton of air conditioning capacity. Thus, a normal 2,000 square foot home could be cooled adequately by a 2-ton air conditioner. Note, 1 ton equals 12,000 BTUs. Types of furnaces. There are 2 basic ways that central furnaces can distribute heat to the house. A forced air furnace has a fan or blower that moves the air through the ductwork. A gravity furnace relies on the natural phenomenon of heat rising to distribute it. Additional types of heat sources can include wall furnaces and electric baseboard heating units. Depending on the geographic area, an appraiser may need to make adjustments in the appraisal if the primary heat source is from something other than a central furnace. Heat pumps. Electric heat pumps are an alternative to traditional heating and cooling systems. With heat pumps, the same extra note. Filter system in garage. Important points. There are 3 basic mechanical systems in a house. 1. The electrical system. 2, the plumbing system. And 3, the heating and cooling system, HVAC. Appraisers should take a look at each system and check its function. For instance, view the distribution box or circuit breaker for obvious warning signs within the electrical system. Run sink faucets to check the function of the plumbing system, or operate the HVAC system to check heating/cooling cycles. Oftentimes, gas lines are included as part of the plumbing system. Malfunctioning furnaces can produce carbon monoxide, a silent and deadly gas. The checking of additional systems can be requested, but for an extra fee. Page 209. Unit provides heat in the winter and cooled air in the summer. The main advantages are that it uses energy more efficiently than a furnace that burns fuel, and that only one unit is needed instead of 2. In recent years, more refined heat pump systems are much improved over early systems, which lacked efficiency once the outside temperature dropped below a certain level. In recent years, it has been common to combine these systems with a traditional forced air system, creating a dual system. Other variations of the heat pump include the geothermal heat pump system, which utilizes outside ground temperature to convert to inside heating and cooling. Other non-system items. Although window air conditioners, space heaters, and fireplaces produce some of the same results as the HVAC system, these items are not included as part of the HVAC system. They're generally considered separate items for inspection purposes. As an appraiser, it is probably good practice to operate the HVAC system to the extent that outside temperatures will allow, in an effort to observe any potential problems. Some of these warning signs could be that the furnace runs constantly instead of cycling on and off with the temperature in the room. The loud noises coming from the ductwork, especially after the furnace cycles off. This could indicate that the furnace does not have an adequate cold air return and is trying to receive more air. Both of these general description, foundation, exterior description, materials / condition, interior materials condition. In the general description area, it's got the units, it's got the accessory units, all that. This is part of the sample improvement section from URAR form.